Okay, so we are live. A very, very good evening here from the UK, and welcome to all our followers. Today, we are doing this a bit differently for people who have been following me for a while. Generally, how I do this weekly live session is usually with one business partner or as a couple, and this is the first time actually I'm doing with four business partners at one go. How amazing is that? Okay, so before we proceed any further, for the benefit of people who are following me newly and also for the benefit of people in all our pages, I let me introduce myself. My name is Dr. Susie Jacob. I am a business coach and a GP turned digital entrepreneur for the past 2 years. And I come here weekly to talk about the business. And people ask us often, what is that we do? And what we generally do, we are all here, are actually, it just so happens we are all healthcare professionals today on this live. And what we do is we help other rundown professionals actually reclaim their time, their life, and their energy back. And how do we do that? We help people to start an online business from scratch, support them, scale their business so that they can eventually have the financial freedom and, most importantly, the time freedom to do the things that they love. That is following your passions, yeah, and spending more time with your family. And also, the most thing that we all neglect, that is self care. So I think it's time for everyone out there, especially healthcare workers, to reclaim their life back. And this is our opportunity to you to explain what we do and how you can also achieve this financial and time freedom. So without further ado, let me start introducing my other wonderful guests. So let us start with Sarasi, if you can just tell our audience a bit about yourself, please.
Hello, Dr. Susie. Thank you so much for this opportunity. My name is Sarasi. I'm working as a research nurse in England, and I'm originally from Sri Lanka. I came to England 5 years ago, and I'm so glad that I started this business because now I don't have the money worry that I used to have. Thank you.
Excellent. And next is Manila.
Hi, good morning, Susie. Here is good morning in Australia, but it should be good evening up there. Thank you for giving me this opportunity on this live session. My name is Manila. I'm from Adelaide, Australia. Been residing here since the past 14 years, and I work as a registered nurse, like a full-time registered nurse, and also like currently a proud digital business owner as well. And I'm so glad that I took the action and started this business. Yeah, it's been an amazing journey to meet all these wonderful people from all over the world.
Absolutely, absolutely. And today we are really global from one time zone to the other, really. So, yes. And I know it's quite early. It's 4 o'clock, 4:30 or something there, isn't it?
4:30, yes.
I am, let me say, I'm really proud of your dedication and thank you so much for accepting the invite. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Okay, so next we have Paromita. So if you can introduce yourself, please.
Hi, namaste everyone. This is Paramita from Ireland, neighboring to Dr. Susie's UK. As Dr. Susie already introduced us, as we are all healthcare professional, I am a pediatric nurse by profession and into it for quite a big long time. I live in Ireland with my family and two teenager kids. I'm in Ireland for nearly 2 decades now. And I'm very proud that I started my entrepreneurial journey nearly 2 years ago, and I am enjoying every bit of it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Paramita. And last but not the least, Meenu. So if you can introduce yourself for me, please.
Hello, everyone, and greeting in God's love for all those who are watching and all those who are joining now with me. Thank you, Dr. Susie, for giving me this opportunity. My name is Meenu William. I'm a psychiatric nurse from British Columbia, Canada. We are settled here for the last 5 years. And I'm basically from Kerala, India. And I'm also running this digital business, and I'm into this business for the last 1 year, and I'm really enjoying it, and I'm really proud of it. Thank you.
Excellent, excellent. So thank you, ladies, for that fantastic introduction. So let me ask you all a few questions. So we'll start with Meenu. Right, Meenu. So you're a psychiatric nurse, isn't it? You've mentioned, and of course, nurses and people have this perception. Nurses and doctors, they earn quite a bit. Now, why would a psychiatric nurse like yourself want to or need to start actually an online business? What was your why to start this business, really?
Yeah, coming to the answer for Dr. Susie's question, I would like to say a couple background about me, right? So, as I said, I'm originally from Kerala. When we uprooted ourselves from Kerala to Canada in 2019, actually, me and my husband stepped out from our comfort zone of financial and career security. We came here, we started everything anew, and slowly, by God's grace, yes, we had that foothold. But you know what, during that pandemic time, everything was changed, right? Like, so the rising costs, the interest rates were soaring high. The more we were trying to like find, okay, how are we going to pay the mortgage? And when coming to the extracurricular activities of kids, like, I don't find it justifiable to spend on that when I'm thinking about the groceries and the gas, right? So then I realized that yes, I should have an extra income and another stream of income, because with this stable, as you said, like a psychiatric job, and me and my husband both are nurses, with a stable job, we find that no, we are just surviving. We are not going ahead in our life, while we are just surviving. So then I was like searching for an extra source of income. Then I was researching about it, and I was talking to multiple people about it, about the opportunities and the option that I can do. Obviously, yes, I can go for another teaching job in nursing, another counseling job, but when I'm going to do this, right? I'm doing a 4 to 5 12-hour shifts a week. So if I'm going to go do the other job, I'm going to work the next 2 days of my week. So what is my family time? My kids are growing so fast, and I already miss so much. So that was my situation. So during that time, one of my friend introduced this online business platform, an affiliate marketing platform and coaching business, which he was running very successfully. And I was intrigued. I dove deeper into it. I researched a lot. And obviously, I don't want to step into something that could be a scam or a fake, because I don't want to let my God or my family down by going into those kind of stuff. So I researched a lot, I prayed a lot, and I'm here right now in this business. I took action as soon as I found this opportunity, and now it's been a year, and I'm happy, and I'm able to do this, right? So with all the support, like I'm getting the one-to-one support in this, and I have like an admin team to do all run and set up my business. So I'm happy about that. And I should add this: before, I believed that business was for only some privileged group of people, those who can spend a hefty capital or investment, those who have a strong background. But thank God, with this digital in this digital era, anyone can do business. All you need is an internet access and a minimal capital. But I should add this also, because this is not an overnight get rich scheme. As like any other business, you have to be perseverant, persistent, and you should be motivated and hard work. I hope I answer your question.
Yeah, absolutely. So, people don't realize that. They just think like health tech professionals actually earn quite a bit of money, which is true. We earn more than, probably many professions. But the thing is, we still have to trade our time for money. And like most people, there's only some, if at all, some jobs you might get a 2 to 3% pay rise every year, but inflation's always between 6% on an average, and it was a couple of years ago and all up to 9%. But our jobs, our pay raise doesn't go up to that percent. So there's always, there's always a gap. And yeah, and with the cost of living crisis, we all need the extra help that we all need. So thank you so much, Meena, for that answer. So next we have Paromita. So Paromita, you've mentioned that you've been in the business for 2 years. So, I'm not always focused on just the financial benefits. Obviously, the financial benefits are great. We are all doing this because we want that, but that's not just enough, because we can earn money in a lot of different ways. So, how has this business changed you as a person?
Thank you, Dr. Susie. Yes, how it's a very interesting thing, and it's an eye opener. Basically, it's a very very honest thing. Is that like, if I never tried this business, if I was never come to this business, things would have been same monotonous, and I would have not changed myself any bit further, to be honest, because I never knew like my potential, or I never was like, you are always, you make excuses and you always carry on the same thing because that's your comfort zone, you see, and we all love to be in our comfort zone. To answer your question, the first major thing was the change in mindset. The change in the mindset in that sense means, obviously we as nursing professionals, or medical professionals, we always came with the mindset that with an employee mindset, basically. And now when I own the business, it's a different kind ball game actually altogether. It's my business. I will have to do the input in it. I have to grow it, and I have to take efforts to it. I don't have a boss. I am the boss. So I don't, if I have a problem, I don't run to my boss telling her to find the solution. I have to find the solution. So the learning curve has been huge, I say. And that's the mindset of from an employee to being yourself as a boss is very big, I say. It's very dramatic. And you now, you don't blame others, or you don't find excuses to do the things. Okay, fine, like maybe it can be done tomorrow, or maybe it's his fault. We as humans are always like, we easy, take it easy kind of thing, that okay, fine, we can do this. The second important thing, what has happened, as I said, I'm repeating again that nursing is my forte, and I didn't have any technological tech savvy, to be honest. And when you don't know something, like I was, when I used to get something techie, or in the email, or to scan this, or to upload, I used to get annoyed. Like I was like, why they are so, like, why are they doing it? But now, being in the business, I now know, no, this is the way to go, and future is going to be like this. Like, so I can't do the simple things. Like I can't manually do the things which could have been done before. Like now everything is digital, and I have to learn, and I learned it like slowly, gradually. I am every day learning something. I don't get annoyed with things like now. Why is this so much tech savvy or something? I don't say I'm fully like fully into technical things. No, but the thing is, I am getting there. So it is a gradual process, and I think I don't. Maybe my kids could answer it better, because they now I don't knock on their door every time to help me with all these things, because this is something that I said, okay, fine, I can sort it out. Like I don't need your help. So it's a big change, I suppose, and it's a good change, to be honest. I love it, like, because um, otherwise, if I would have as Minu said, if I would have taken another nursing job or anything like that, my this aspect would have be not. I would have not never got a chance to explore this thing. um, the third, and not the last, but I'll keep it to three only. Is I think with this business, I have stopped the mindless scrolling. Sometimes when otherwise, if you don't do anything, you just do mindless scrolling, and hours are gone just like that, without any like productive thing, to be honest. I do scrolling now, definitely I do scrolling now, but it is for a good reason. I'm learning how to build, how to do this, how to present myself, or how to improve myself. I'm listening to podcasts, I'm listening to TED Talks. It is a bigger horizon for me now. I use my time preciously now. I am still doing as a regular shift, but my time now is not like, okay, I'm less procrastinating, to be honest. Like, no, I am, because I am the boss of my business. I think, no, I have to do it, and I will do it, and I have to get ahead of with my business, because if I don't do it, nobody is going to push me. So it is a big change for me, and I think everybody, I keep on repeating this thing. Once we are at this stage, or once we get our education done, we get into a job, then we get married, have a family, we keep ourselves on the back end, because everything comes ahead of us, and then we lose our everything, our passions, our inner strengths, or anything creative, like anything. We sometimes forget to explore that, do we have extra talents? And this business is really an eye opener for me, that now I think I'm very creative. Like, I do things which I really like myself itself. So definitely, it is a game changer for me.
Yeah, so the
Uh,
personal development was really, really good. I can see that, this has helped you change as a person. It helped you overcome some technical, like before when you had to rush in to seek help. Now you are a problem solver because your mindset has changed. And it's not like if you see something technical, oh my God, I don't know what to do. And that's similar to my experience. Now I don't need to actually pick up the phone each time to IT if I have a technical problem, because, our mind has changed and we are more like problem solvers. Myself, 2 years ago, I couldn't imagine doing this, coming on live. Believe it or not, I'm a bit of an introvert, so it was coming a lot out of my comfort zone. So thank you so much, Paramita, for that. So Manila, so we're talking about the business, and when people first time hear online business, the first thing they usually say, this is a scam, and I don't want to do anything about it. So did you feel that way, Manila? And if you did, what did you do to make sure that this is a legitimate platform and it is something that you would like to do? So if you can tell our audience today, what was your thought process behind that?
Thank you, Susie, for giving me that question to answer. Yes, of course, like it in the beginning, like any other person as well, when you hear about all these things, you're all skeptical, and especially in this digital space, like everything, too many things happening actually. So I was in the same mindset too. So I did my good research on it, because when you start this business, you get all the information in regards to know about the business. And then to answer that question in one word, absolutely not, because being a registered nurse, and also I could tell, like from our team currently, we're doing, like most of them are working professionals, and we are like licensed professionals. So none of us want to compromise that registration just to join this business, which is like fraud or scam or anything like that. So that's my first concern. Like, I don't want to compromise my registration. So I definitely don't want to get into anything troublesome. So definitely I did really my bit in researching that. And then you can see, like, there are over 200,000 members all over the globe running this business globally. So I could be a mistake if I say it's a scam, but I don't think over 200,000 members make the same mistake repeating that. So could proudly tell it's definitely not the one. And also the other thing is, it's a tax payable business actually. So the governments won't encourage those kind of business, if it is a scam, to provide a tax file number, which is like the one that we use here in Australia, and all the countries are different. So in US, I think it's a social security number. I don't know what about the UK. So we are all paying the taxes on it. So definitely it is a legitimate tax payable business. And then in terms of the research that how I made sure that it is not a scam, or how did I gain my confidence in that, it is just like, as I said, you get all the information before you join and commit onto this business. And this is like a global business, as I said, and it got like over 23 countries. It got its offices, and like in 40 locations, the country got the physical business and things. And this is not only the virtual business, people are doing it like a directly face-to-face thing as well. So there is a physical location, and the company that we are affiliated with got like over 50 years of experience in it. So none of them survive if it is a fraud or anything like that, actually. And as you're all seeing, we are all putting our faces in here. What else do you want to trust this, isn't it? So I think that'll answer the question. Over to you, Dr. Susie.
Yeah, absolutely. So, like what you said, for me also, when people ask, oh, is this a scam? Well, I wouldn't put my GMC registration on the line. I've been a doctor for 20 years, and I wouldn't want to put all that in the drain for that. And another thing is, people are seeing me, my work colleagues, my family members, everyone's seeing me do the business as a medical doctor. So, obviously my reputation and my integrity, and obviously I'm also practicing Christian, so I wouldn't want to put anything or any of those things on the line. And hence, by all means, like what Manila said, do your research. You will get all these things to do your research. We also, the company also sells ISO certification based products, and if it's a scam, the ISO wouldn't give them the certification. So that's that. So last but not the least, Sarasi. So for people to know more about the business, we generally say registered to our website. So wherever people are watching right now, you can ask, if you're interested to know more about the business, you can reach out to us under the comment section, or send us a direct message. And what we can then do is we can register you for our free webinar, where you would get an opportunity to know what we do. And after that, what happens is, if you're then interested in the basics of what we do, the next step would be paying $149 to know more about the business, the company, and stuff like that. Okay, so Sarasi, so what are the benefits of of paying the $149? So what do people get out of paying this $149?
That's $1 million question, Dr. Susie, because I know many people don't want to pay this $149, but I would like to say that this is the first best investment you could ever do for a brighter future. So when you pay $149, you get the access to pre-coaching videos. There are a few videos of pre-coaching videos, and that contains all the in-depth details of our business, A to Z. You can get to know everything, how the commission system work, who are our clients, and everything you can get to know from watching these pre-coaching videos. And if you still, again, you can get access to VIP Facebook groups. We have more than 200,000 like-minded community Facebook group, and you can see all the testimonials. These are real life testimonials. Nothing is false in that group. So you can have access to that group as well, so that you can see from your own eyes how the people work all over the globe. More than 200,000 people are successfully doing this and reach higher potentials. And some even retired early, within 2-3 years after starting this business. And again, if you feel like you are ready to start this business, you can get one-to-one coaching, one-to-one mentoring, and there's a tech team that we have a back office. There's a tech team in it. They will support you with all the technical questions, technical problems. You don't have to have previous experience to do this business. And again, we can you can watch weekly masterminds, you can chat to people, you can get to know how they did this business, because some people, they are doing this business more than 6-7 years. They are giants in this business, and you can actually chat with them and then get to know their tips and tricks, what they have done to be successful in this business. Just like Paramita said, if you don't push yourself, no one will push yourself. So you have to do some research, and you have to get into the deep water to see how deep it is. And without getting into the water, you don't know how deep it is, isn't it? So it's the best thing you could ever invest for your brighter future, Dr. Susie.
Absolutely. So, and it's what we get for this 149 is peanuts, really, because before starting this business, I used to have a property business, and I learned how to do Facebook ads, and I got a mentor for just 3 months and paid £3,500 just to learn that. And here we learn 6 different platforms with this 149. That itself, is great value. And generally, when you're in groups like this, you have to pay a membership fee every 2 to 3 months, while this is just a one-off where you can get the masterminds, you can get the video-based training to set up your business, the back office to set up your automated system like the website, your email campaigns, everything, because our system does 90% of the work for you. So it's all done. And for me, it was just a complete bargain. Like, where else would you get all this kind of things? Experts telling us how to do the business, very specific advice on how we can earn 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 figures, not per year, per month. Yeah, so that's the amazing thing. For me personally, within 2 years, I was able to, from when I started the business, I was working 5 to 6 days a week. So if people are saying they don't have time, I'd say, no, you can make the time. On an average, people spend 2.5 hours scrolling aimlessly on social media. If you just spend 1 hour of that to build your business, what it has resulted in my life is I've become part-time. Now, within 14 months into the business, my husband quit his full-time private chef job. We have traveled multiple countries in the past 2 years. Even just in August, I've traveled 3 different countries, and all as a business expense sponsored by the business. It's been an amazing journey. We are now very, very present parents to our teenage daughter. And I think we've all mentioned the personal development, the financial, benefits of the business. But for me personally, spending time with my 16-year-old, because when she was 1, when she took her first steps, I was not at home. My mom took a video of her taking her first steps, and I was doing a night shift in a medical ward. And when she sent me the video, and I was just crying, because as a mom, I was so guilty that I was not there for my daughter's milestones. And now it's as if God has given me all the years that I've lost. We've got a very good relationship. And my daughter was also saying the other day, you guys are always at home now. She's actually blaming that we are at home now. But that experience for me is priceless. You can't put a price to that. I don't think anyone can put a price to that. As a mom, as a working mom, you can't put a price to that. So that is what this business has done for me personally. And as I've mentioned before we wind up, if anyone wants to know more about the business, wherever you're watching, just send more information, or just send us a direct message wherever you're watching, whichever page you're watching from, and we'll be more than happy to give you details about the next steps. So ladies, thank you once again. I know some places it's quite, we are almost going into nighttime, and it's very early for you, Manila, and early for you also, so wherever you are, enjoy the rest of your day, and God bless, and wishing you all success in your business journey. Thank you so much once again for coming.
Thank you, Dr.
Thank
Susie.
you.
Take care.
Namaste.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.
Bye.